Alright, for those who are familiar with TF2, you might catch on what I'm about to do here. For those who aren't, this here is a rocket launcher. And some can agree it's pretty big, average perhaps, but I disagree. It's neither. The way you hold this launcher is something like a 5-year-old would use as a Nerf gun. Child's play. Let me show you a real rocket launcher, known as my DIH. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Booker's DIH reveal. And for those who wants proof that this is actually mine, well, look at that. It says here, crafted by yours truly, Bookie Cookie. Like, no joke, this rocket launcher is placed between your legs. Like, you can see his hand on the left side of the screen. How is it even possible? What the fuck? And this thing sounds so mean and aggressive. I mean, that's my DIH for you guys. Like, watch the shit. Alright, I'm gonna blow some people now. Hello, my name is Booker, and this is day 8 of gooning the Tide Strider until I get a girlfriend. Very soon. I hope you all enjoy my DIH reveal. It's an accurate representation of my wiener, and how much damage it can do. This gameplay will justify it. And you're lying to yourself if you think your wiener is better than this. Come on, try me. I mean, can your wiener splooge explosives in people's faces? And can it launch you in the air? I don't think so. But you might be questioning, why the fuck is that character holding that Moby huge in that position? Well, it's a reference to an old classic game called Quake. That's where this behemoth of a penis-shaped rocket launcher came from. I swear, this has to be intentional when making this. It's funny as fuck at first when I was 14, still is to this day, but today's going to be somewhat of a story time of mine. It's more like insight on me and my thoughts on something, and that is why I had to quit listening to Juice WRLD for good, and why am I so obsessed with Travis Scott. If you're not into either of those two, enjoy the gameplay at least. There's not much to go off of, so let me feature you guys and go from there. Particularly V is saying that the intro clip from day 7 is more proof that I'm Travis Scott. Yeah, perhaps. I mean, my profile picture is me, believe me. Malachi44. Hey, I remember playing with you the other day, and Malachi is thanking me for posting. He wasn't having a good day and my video made it a bit better. Yo, I'm glad to help out as much as I can with these videos, and thanks for sharing your insight on that. If you're down to play some more and talk to me therapy style, let me know. I'll see what I can do. It's fine if you don't, if it's personal. We've all had them days, and hopefully you can get through it over time. As I said, hope to see better days. One day you'll look back at those dark times and would be glad you were mentally strong. I know I am. Hope you can do the same if what you're going through is severe. And for those who haven't, join the Discord. The link is down below if you want to play Fortnite with some gooners. Zonic7750 is saying Tide Strider is the only reason why we get morning wood. I agree, but there's someone else in particular that's making my morning strong and hard. And Zonia4403 understands me and feels the gooning sensation to a Fortnite skin, which for him is Yo Me. He claims the skin as his and I won't fight you for it. I'm gonna congratulate you for coming forward and hope you can goon and use You Me as a reference in what you want in a girl. I found my IRL Haley Sky. No joke, she checks off the list for everything I'm looking for in a girl. Zach Patero is asking if I'm going to play with that one soccer girl's soccer balls. What do you mean by that? If anything, she can play with my soccer balls located near my explosive shooting cock-throbbing behemoth wiener you're witnessing here. But I'm not sure if I want to 1v1 Ava in soccer though. It's like getting your ankles broken in basketball. It's like getting boxed in full piece by a condom skin in Fortnite. And it's the equivalent of getting railed. But if she asks for a 1v1, I guess I have no choice. And check out her channel by the way if you haven't. KingMinion_8. She recently just hit over 1 million views in one of her shorts, which is her soccer one where she clipped Lil Bro. Poor dude, he got clipped so hard. And she just hit over 10,000 subscribers. Congratulations Ava, you deserve it. And the bonus feature goes to those who use code Artemis in the item shop. Call me Asby, Zibroid18, Gordon Derby 1015, Yayikua, Sung Jim Woo S4R, CanX360, Rizworks, Spoonfed Thunder, and the Snow Pea Man. Thank you all. And you know the gist of it. Have a blonde wig on standby. Alright, before I get into my take on why I had to stop listening to Juice WRLD, I want to bring up this comment. Mains1K says that the cigarettes instrumental in my background got him in his feelings. So this is a great example, and I'll go more in depth that led me into loving Travis Scott. Let's get into it.
Look in my eyes, tell me your tale, then you see the road, I'm out to my soul, and tell me the size whenever the smoke clear out of my face.
So before Travis Scott, I was a major Juice WRLD fan all throughout high school. His songs didn't really hit till I got into my high school breakup. Looking back at it, it's kind of corny, but at the time it's valid. But for reals though, who didn't like or know Juice WRLD back in 2018-2019? He was everywhere, and Juice WRLD passing near the end of 2019 became a huge impact to a lot of people. And that was the end of his music, as I thought. Apparently he has around 3,000 songs made before his death, and I have so many of his unreleased songs. And the replay value of them is never ending. They're so good. Good as in it really sets the tone and mood when listening to them. Cali Girl is one of them. A very good song that gets me in my feelings every time. It's unhealthy. So back in 2022, I was playing Juice WRLD all the time with the girl I was dating back in college. She also fucks with this music. Well, after we ended the relationship, that's all I listened to and just be sad about it. And I'm always reminded of her with certain Juice WRLD songs. And I kept listening to them. It just keeps setting my mood and putting me in my feels. Moving into 2023, I was still on that Juice WRLD sad shit. Listening to Cigarettes, Until I Die, Used To, My Ex Was Poisoned. Just songs that really hits when tuning into them. It was bringing me down, honestly. honestly. And don't get me wrong, they're great songs, but I felt that I would never escape the sad state I was in if I kept listening to them back in 2023. So usually YouTube will make you a playlist when you listen to a song. It will autoplay you a random song that's related to the current song. YouTube just so happened to autoplay me a song called SDP Interlude, a song that will forever be my favorite. A complete different vibe that gets me hyped up. And this was a week before Utopia was released, which was back in July 28th of 2023. So the timing was perfect. I just naturally tuned into Travis Scott from there and fucked with him since. It's the opposite vibe I get when listening to Juice WRLD. I know a lot of people don't like him because of the incident back in 2021, and the apology video became a meme rather than sincere. It's understandable. I can see both sides. But I was heavily inspired on Travis Scott's ability to make a beat from scratch. There's a time on Instagram Live where he was making a beat, and you can just see him lock the fuck in. And that's how determined I want to be when making these videos. I was also inspired to get the physique he has as well, which is a sleeper build. A sleeper build is being skinny with muscles, making you look really toned and defined. I've been working to get that for a good year, and I think I'm getting there. So there's a difference in inspiration and just straight up copying someone, in case anyone is gonna tell me I'm copying and want to be him so bad. You're not wrong, but staying true to yourself and finding your own personality is the healthier and better way of living. Hope I can inspire y'all to keep grinding on your hobbies and stay consistent with it. Like if my bitch ass can work all day, then get home to work on these videos, you all can as well. It's all about determination and work with what you got. And here's a little thing I want to bring up, and it's the time where I've dealt with a Booker clone before. Someone who tried copying my goon journey and my format on making videos. And I told the person in the most nicest way possible, why would you make an exact copy of my videos and think people from my community will watch you, when they would rather watch the original, the one who's making them with a purpose to fulfill a goal? You could do it, but don't expect people to praise you for being a copy of me. And the guy was telling me he's gonna do the exact same titles and featuring people, just with a different skin, which I didn't say much, but I really want to tell him he needs to find his own style instead of copying and pasting my videos. But I think I already made him came to his senses already. There's always copies of one YouTuber over another, but the original always stays on top. I didn't like the idea of someone making an exact video of mine and hope to get the same outcome as me. It clearly shows you're doing it for status, rather than being genuine and open-minded to those who've been through it. And this was back when YouTube first recommended me to the algorithm. So please find inspiration and don't copy someone and trying to become them. People idolize and love the person to the point they would become them, copying their personality and style. Just stay true to yourself. Alright, that's a good rant session for me. I like these type of videos because it reminds me of where I started with this journey, but story times are hard for me to do on the weekdays because of work. And not just that, I need to be in a good state of mind when making these. Alright, this has been Bookie Cookie, giving you all a piece of it. And enjoy your weekend. I love you all.